Hey, Chris, I know the results didn't end up the way you wanted to in terms of the win-loss column, but overall, how did you feel out there tonight?
Yeah, obviously frustrated with the overall result. Um, you know, Going into the game, I was prepared. We had a game plan, and I would just say, their the first three innings were really good. We were locked in together. Then I started having, the game sped up on me. Is how I explained it to Hedgie. I had a few mental mistakes that I wish I could go back and redo. Um, there in the fourth inning and then there in the sixth. Uh, Tonight I just got beat. It's just one of those things that, I got to take it is take what's what it take it is what it is. It's one of those things that obviously, me being a competitor, I hate losing. Um, we had a good chance there in the ninth inning, put together some hits, but we overall came up short. And like I said, looking back on it, man, I think I threw 95 pitches and 56 strikes. That's not my arsenal. Less than 60% strikes, falling behind in counts. Getting in fastball counts where I have to throw fastballs, and they came up with some big hits, put together back-to-back hits, and the homers. I think I just could have done a better job of keeping the energy on our side tonight, and take away those mental mistakes that I had.
You were talking about the strike percentage and all. That seems more of a command thing, but you'd also mentioned a couple of mental mistakes that you'd made in the fourth and sixth. Are you second guessing pitch selection, or was it really just more about execution?
I would just say a little bit of execution. Um, like I said, those first three innings were awesome. Me and Hedgie were on the same page. Even had some curveballs, swing and misses there. Getting the opposing team thinking about the curveball. I thought we did an awesome job of that tonight. And then obviously, they can't protect the curveball and the fastball up. So I think that we did an awesome job of that. Like I said, I think overall when my fastball command isn't there, it's just I'm not the same pitcher. I think I could have done a better job of getting back into the zone. Like I said, a little mental mistakes, getting frustrated out there on the mound, which normally isn't me. And that led to a couple walks, big 2-0 counts there with runners on. All those things are going to come back and bite you.
He threw some curveballs tonight, especially inside to some lefties, set up by the fastball in. That seemed like a new combination for you. Did you feel good about that part of it?
Yeah, I thought, like I said, I thought we did an awesome job with executing the curveball, especially down in the zone with two strikes. I think, last year with two strikes, I'm just, trying to throw it in the zone. This year I'm able to control that pitch and get guys to chase it at the bottom of the zone, as well as throw it for a strike when we need to.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, Kevin Acey.
Chris, they were able to foul off more pitches than I guess we usually see from you. Was that just a product of you not having the command and trying to do too much, or why was that, you think?
Yeah, I would just say, facing seven lefties in the lineup tonight, seven lefties, two righties. We knew going into it that we're going to have to do a good job of mixing things up. They have their, every hitter's a little different, the way you pitch them and the way you sequence your stuff. But at the end of the day, they're talking in the dugout as well, just like our hitters are. So I think we could have done a little better job of maybe not creating a habit of going up and in and change ups down. I think we missed more arm side fastballs tonight, which, if we establish those fastballs down early, I think it sets up a lot of stuff late. And that just goes back to, like I said, the fastball command it wasn't me. I don't think I pitched bad, but at the end of the day, I'm a competitor and I hate losing, and I think I could have done a better job of slowing the game down in those big time moments.
Is it more you, like your pitch sequencing and the pitches you throw versus the fact that left-handed hitters are hitting you a lot better this year so far?
Yeah, I mean, I know that this being my second year and facing, teams again, you know, they do their homework just like I do. You know, I'm trying to find a new way that I can get them out, and you know, they're remembering how I got them out last year, or you know, vice versa. But I think overall is making sure that I'm not attacking the hitters the same way. You know, getting them uncomfortable. You know, continuing to establish what we want to execute. But I'll never string away from my strengths. At the end of the day, you know, if I get beat, I'm going to get beat on my strengths and not the hitter's weakness.
All right, next, we'll go to James Clark.
Chris, you were able to snap off some really good curveballs today. What has been your biggest challenge in developing the pitch over the years?
Confidence. You know, last year I would say, you know, curveball's always been there. It's just it wasn't getting guys out the way we wanted it to. In the minor leagues, you know, I could go back and say that I threw a couple a game. You know, so at the big league level, with the technology now, you know, they're going to eliminate that pitch completely whenever it's like a 3 or 4%, you know, throw rate. So we knew going into this year that, you know, it was ready to go and that it was going to get guys out. And now that I'm seeing swing and misses and getting guys thinking about it, you know, I think that's been a good reason why we're starting to get those swing and misses at the top of the zone again.
Awesome. Mechanically or grip-wise, are you doing anything differently, or is it just the same thing? Just trust is the biggest factor for you?
Yeah, I would just say curveball is one of those pitches that, you know, for me personally, and talking to some of the coaches over the years and even some of the players, it's a timing pitch. You know, everything has to be in sequence. Everything has to be on time. You know, you hear that saying, throw it like a fastball. I personally don't believe that because it depends on the timing of your delivery. You know, versus a changeup, it's very crucial to have the same arm speed. But for me, man, the timing's been good. The confidence has been there. You know, and being able to, over my last 2 starts, Dodgers and then Arizona tonight, getting some good swing and misses and getting guys to, you know, not look foolish, but getting guys out early in the count when we need to, getting ground balls, you know, getting swing and misses, all that is going to be a big factor.
Awesome. Thank you. Best wishes.
All right, next we'll go to Jake.
Chris, there was a moment early in the game where it looked, just watching it on TV, that Austin kind of got on you for leaving a curveball up. And then I think you later executed it. How much do you appreciate Austin being back there, kind of getting on you and pushing you like that?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, man. You know, sometimes, you know, I always say that the catchers don't get enough credit. You know, whether it's Hedgie or Frankie back there, you know, they know that different stuff like that fires me up. You know, that helps me get locked in. That helps me, you know, making sure that I can do everything from my end to execute what we're trying to accomplish. You know, last year I would say me and Hedgie and Mejia, they did an awesome job of being able to communicate without a mound visit. You know, I think that's very crucial with only having 5 mound visits in today's game, but it fires me up, man. It shows me that he cares what the outcome is, and it also shows the confidence that he has in me making that pitch. And what do you know, the next pitch we got below the zone for swing and miss strike 3.